So I've got this turned upside down. I am going to take it to a car wash and give it a super blast with hot water and everything. But the first thing I do have to do is get these tires off. Unfortunately, I've left my regular saw in Wisconsin. So I got to see about getting these off using this handy dandy little bugger. And then we're going to see about getting the pins out, which I suspect is going to be easier said than done. All right, let's see what happens. Well, there's one, 3 more to go. So the 4 wheels have now been cut off. Some are in worse shape than others. And now we're gonna file down the outside of these pins and see if we can get them to be popped out with a punch. If not, I'll have to drill them out. See the pin there is now filed down. Let's see what happens. Quick update on the short sewing table. I was able to drill out the pins on the bottom, and now I am painting it a satin heritage red. That's going to be the color, and then I'll put the wheels on and then get a search for a tabletop. Right now, that's how it's looking. So continuing on, this is painted now, both sides, upside down, all that, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm gonna do the wheels. And basically, I think I showed this on the last video that I did for the coffee table thing. Basically, I'm gonna drill that out, tap it through. I'm just using this, discarding this, we don't need it. So that's what we're gonna do next. And having used this to punch it out, which you can't really do one-handed, there it is, in the trash. So there we are, 4 wheels, which I'm probably gonna have to shave down width-wise at the axle points. Just so they'll fit in the inside over here. So that's the next project. So the next step is putting the wheels on. I'm taking the wheels because they're too wide, as we've discussed before, and slapping them in the vise and using this rasp to make them more narrow. As you can see, it ain't pretty, but I've already got 2 that are in. And let's see, yep, that one's gonna fit perfect right there. All right, find the hole. And in this case, it's not quite lined up, so and there you go. The wheel is in. I'm gonna use a bolt cutters, cut these off, and then just call it good on those. And then what I'm going to take this inside out of the garage because it is hot and humid in here, and let it sit in the climate control until I find a piece of live edge for the tabletop. So there you go. That's how you do the wheels. Well, that's how I do the wheels.